For the first time in 30 years, the Dead House, a small and innocuous looking building in the Adelaide Botanic Gardens, has been opened to the public. This building was once the morgue for the Adelaide Asylum, which once occupied the gardens property. This was a building used to store cadavers and also for autopsies to be undertaken. Kokatha and Nukanu glass artist Yhonnie Scarce is one of the first artists to have been invited into this building to reopen the building and to create an installation specific to this building and its histories. Yhonnie has looked at the Aboriginal histories connected to this building, in particular the histories of Aboriginal people and their bodies. In 1903, Scottish physician William Ramsay Smith came under government inquiry for his very questionable post-mortem practices. He has been largely responsible for the export of Aboriginal remains and for trading as well in Aboriginal remains. Yhonnie Scarce is very well known for using glass as a medium. Here we see an installation of bush bananas. They're native to South Australia, and frequently Yhonnie uses bush foods, native foods, to stand in as a metaphor for Aboriginal bodies, Aboriginal people. These incredibly visceral forms that have been essentially flayed open. When we saw these works being made, Yhonnie really cut through the glass as it was hot, and so we could see really an echo between the medical practices of Ramsay Smith and then the material practices of Yhonnie Scarce. Another attribute in the work is the fact that they have alabaster, a particular colour of glass that is smoke-like inside the clear glass itself. And the material properties of alabaster is that they're incredibly unpredictable. Yhonnie attempts to make something that is not uniform, but she is not able to control the way the alabaster moves through the glass. So really, across the installation of these works, we see a very transformative and incredibly spectral appearance amongst these bush bananas. You can approach this small, innocuous building in the gardens. Its historic presence has been retained, so you can see a slab, you can see the sloping floors to a central drain, so you definitely know what you're looking at here. There's no real hiding this history. In terms of Yhonnie's work then, when you do step into this space and you sort of observe through this observation deck, you do get a look into almost an operating theatre. She's performing a type of an autopsy in the space. It brings to light this incredibly monstrous history, but at the same time, it's an incredibly meditative, it's a very patient work, and it's a very deep and resonant work.